What's exciting about this year's team is the amount of seasoned players we have returning. We're fortunate to have 8 players who have started at some point in their career. We've been a young team for a long time, and now we are a seasoned team of juniors and seniors with a great supporting cast of freshmen and sophomores. So I think we have a lot of depth and a lot of experience, and something that we're really looking forward to. Our focus for the fall is getting the freshmen out there and seeing the areas in which they're going to contribute. Surely player development, and our players worked really hard this summer, and it's our hope that they come back and they've improved a lot of their skills, and we have some different things to look at, that people have really expanded their games. And so it's always exciting to see when the players return what you're dealing with for the upcoming year. It's always different. So we've graduated 3, we're bringing in 4, and we've got a lot of returners who I think have worked really hard to get better during the off season. So the fall is about putting all the pieces together and tweaking your system to the strengths of your team. So we're excited to do that. Last year's season was obviously tough and disappointing. The close games, the injuries, not what any of us had expected. But what was amazing to me was the resiliency of our team, of each of our players and of our coaching staff. Every day, every practice, every game, we showed up and we played hard. And I think by the end of the season, we made great strides with the 7 players that were out there. But no one ever stopped playing, and no one ever stopped improving. And I loved our attitude and the way we stuck together, and those experiences are just invaluable. While they're difficult at the time, they only make you stronger. And I think it made our kids work harder this summer, and I think we now have a lot to prove. And our goal this year, one of our goals this year, is to make the biggest turnaround in the country, and I think we're poised and seasoned to do that, so we're ready to go. You know, the point guard position is such a vital part of your team, and I think we're very fortunate this year that while we've graduated Katie Oblinger, we have a 5th-year senior who started since she was a freshman, in Catherine DeHenzel. And I think our fans have been able to watch Catherine just evolve and improve over the years, and last year I think you saw her emerge as a scorer as well. Catherine just really worked on her perimeter game and her shooting, but what's improved in her game mostly over the years is her decision making. And Catherine led the league in assist-to-turnover ratio last year, which I think is the highest compliment you can pay to any point guard. And we are looking for her just to have a stellar season. Catherine's one of our hardest workers. You know, she's been a captain for a couple of years. At the point, you're a leader by default, and Catherine has done everything she can do to lead this team. So she's going to be a big piece of the puzzle for us. We're also fortunate to have join us one of the best point guards in the country, in freshman Anna Kessler from Pittsburgh. Anna is what I would call just a true point guard, just a phenomenal passer, sees the game in slow motion, really high basketball IQ, can put it on the floor, can shoot the 3, but can see the open player, and is a great transition point guard. So it's going to be exciting to have the combination of both Catherine and Anna together, because it's such a important position in the success of our team. Well, Janine Aldridge is back at the shooting guard, and you know, I think Janine's one of the best shooters in the league, if not the best. You know, Janine only played 9 games last season, and but is back and has worked really, really hard. She's been here all summer, lifting, conditioning, shooting, playing, and she looks great. You know, she started for us for 4 years, so another seasoned veteran who I think is ready to play her best basketball. So Janine's a lot of fun out there. She brings a lot of energy to the team, a lot of energy to the floor, and I'm hopeful a lot of leadership this year. Freshman Kyla Kerstetter from Tennessee is just, I guess if we had a label her, we'd call her a 2-guard. But she can handle the ball, she can shoot the 3, she can take you off the dribble. She's a very seasoned defender for a freshman. Her high school coach was big on defense, and Kyla's just a great athlete who also has tremendous floor vision. So I think she's going to give us a lot as a freshman. She's tough. She's in fantastic shape. You know, this summer she's out there running in the front, and she's just a phenomenal athlete. So she's going to bring, I think, a lot to this team. So it should be. I think it's going to be exciting to see her play and see what she can accomplish her freshman year. Also returning for us, our senior Taysha Pye, who has obviously set herself already in the tribe record books, and you know, has been an all-conference player since she was a freshman. Made the all-rookie team, second team all-conference, third team all-conference. Has had a great career for us so far, but what I'm looking for Taysha to do this year is to help us become a great team, and I think that is the true mark of a great player. Taysha and junior Taylor Hilton bring a lot of versatility to our game. Taylor, great perimeter shooter, really became a great three-point shooter for us last year. Taysha's great off the dribble. Both of them are phenomenal rebounders. What they also do incredibly well is play with their back to the basket, and they create some really big mismatches because they're so strong and so good around the rim. So they've worked a lot this summer, and they're very versatile players, and as a senior and junior again, and with lots of game experience, they both should bring a lot of great things to this team. We may have the best post game we've ever had this year. From an experience perspective, from a skill perspective, to just depth and all-around play. Emily Carell and Jackie McKenna are now juniors, and both have started since they were freshmen. And they both can play inside and out. They both shoot the three well. They've both gotten so good around the rim. So they should both command a double team. They've learned to play together really well, and then you throw into that mix the addition of Caitlin Matthew, who played a lot of minutes for us last year and made the all-rookie team, and is just an all-around versatile inside-outside kind of player. So we've really got a solid post game, and you add to that freshman Mackenzie Morrison, who's 6'4", from Iowa, who's really going to step in and fight for playing time this year. So you've got 4 players down low who are ready to go, and I think the biggest improvement our post players have made in the last 2 years is just physical strength. They've all gotten in the weight room and worked really hard, which is such an important piece of their game, and really hard on their lifting, really hard on their conditioning, working on rebounding and just finishing and perimeter shooting. So they're exciting. Every time I see them step on the floor, I get more and more excited about our inside game. So I think it's going to be a real bright spot for our team this year, and something opponents are really going to have to prepare for. In our swing position, the players we have that can play on the perimeter, play in the post, defend the perimeter, defend the post. We have Victoria Willems, a sophomore, Chanel Murchison, who's back after a ACL tear, who's just, I was so excited about the improvement in her game last year, so thrilled to have her back. And Jasmine Boone, one of our freshmen from Virginia Beach. They all bring a lot of versatility, and you know, fill in the gaps where you need them, and you can put them on the floor to play anywhere. So they're kind of fun, and each one of them has a little bit of a different skill set, but their ability to play inside and out and rebound the basketball and defend probably every position on the floor makes them all valuable assets to our program, and just continues to add to our depth. So I'm really excited to see what the 3 of them are going to do this year, because they're all really hard workers, and I think they've all improved a lot in the off season. So looking forward to getting them out on the floor and seeing what they have.